Welcome to the Panic Button Podcast. Today, we are going to be introducing you to a new segment called Is It Gay? Brought to you by your two favorite lesbians of the internet,
It probably is gay.
Nina and Jesse.
What's up?
So, let's go into our first video, shall we?
Any man, and I've said this before, that is attracted to a trans woman is not gay.
That you just attracted to him?
So, is it gay or is it straight?
I say it's flaming.
I'd say it's halfway to Gayville. Would I say it's gay if a straight man is attracted to a trans woman, if a straight man is attracted to a guy that looks like a woman but has a penis? I would have to say that is gay.
Okay, so here's the question, right?
Yeah.
What holds more relevance, the way they look or what's in their pants?
What's in their pants?
Yeah, so you go
Hence, sexual orientation.
Okay, you have two options. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Option number one
Mm-hmm.
is the most manly-looking woman.
Okay.
She looks like a man.
Okay.
Not trans, just born that way.
Okay. Okay.
The second one is a trans woman,
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous,
Mm-hmm.
looks fantastic,
Mm-hmm.
but you know she's got a tallywhacker. You have to pick one to date and marry and be with and not kill yourself with. Which one are you going with?
I'm going with the vagina for 500, Alex. I'm going with the vagina. Hence,
Hang on.
sexual orientation.
I get you, but you don't like butches.
I don't like dick more.
He's
Okay,
like-
so moving on to the next one by the Boycast Clips.
Do you know Diplo?
Who?
Diplo,
The DJ?
famous DJ.
Oh, yeah.
But basically, he was doing like podcast circuit, and he was coming out, and he said that like he's been having sex with men and letting guys blow them, but he doesn't look them in the eyes, so he doesn't consider it gay. So that is sort of the question: is that gay if you don't look him in the eyes?
He was saying that not.
That's gay. Oh, that's gay. What about you?
It's still gay. If you know, you can kiss. I know you've kissed guys when you were still not completely out.
Yeah.
I've only kissed like two guys. So in my head, if you can make out with them or like fuck them,
Mm-hmm.
you're somewhat into them. If you're somewhat gay.
I've never had a guy do that to me. I've never fooled around with a
No,
guy.
I know.
I've never had sex with a guy.
No, I know it's just
Yeah. You want to know why? Because I don't like them like that. I
Yeah.
am not sexually attracted to them. They might be pretty on the outside. Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze, very beautifully looking men, right? Beautiful. Would I fuck them? Absolutely not. Because I'm gay.
How much
If
money?
you're allowing some dude to blow you, guess what? You might be a gay.
Could they pay you
No. No.
$10 million
Get fucked.
by someone else for $10 million?
Not fucking happening. Not happening.
I get it. I'm 10 mil.
No.
Continue.
So that's gay. Next one.
I'm bisexual and non-binary, but when I came out as polyamorous, I lost some friends who couldn't understand. My closed-minded queer friends questioned my bisexuality, wondering why I didn't get a girlfriend. So she's basically been like, listen, I got news for you guys. I'm bisexual. Yeah, and they go, yay. And they go, I've got more news for you. I'm queer and I'm non-binary. They go,
Amazing. Amazing. She's
She
like
goes-
she's like a general, an army general, and they're just putting the medals on, you know, hitting a new medal onto your jacket.
yes, they go, woo, and they go,
There's a new medal.
and then we've got another thing, even better. And she goes, I am polyamorous. They go, we're listening.
Love this.
We think we love this. And I'm going to be dating another woman. And they go, or another man.
Man,
And they go, what the fuck?
yeah, you're literally a chick who's just banging two guys.
Okay, so it's a girl who came out as queer, non-binary,
Bisexual.
bisexual.
Not non-binary, though. It didn't say, right?
She said, nah, they said non-binary. So a bisexual, queer, non-binary person who's in a polyamorous relationship with two men. So where does the bisexual come in?
Well, that's what I think is the whole holdup here. Is like you can say you're straight and poly, and
Yeah.
people are more respectful.
Yeah.
But when you put on that label of bi, where's the chick? Where's the vagina?
Where's
it?
the chick in this whole scheme?
Because even if you're dating a transitioning woman to a man to woman, it's still
A guy?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like her friends were like,
I think she just wanted to look important.
"Oh yeah, she wanted
Special.
She wanted
wanted
attention.
to be so special. Look at me, guys.
You
I'm
know what it is?
bisexual. Never dated a woman though, but I'm bi.
You know what it is? It's easy to
makes no
make
sense.
claims. It's harder to put proof in the pudding because that's why her friends are like, "Why aren't you dating a chick?" You
Yeah.
know what happened? My friends found out I was gay just by like, "Oh, you're talking to ladies."
So is it gay or is it straight?
That's straight.
That's straight.
That's
That
so
is
straight.
fucking. That's what we call stolen valor.
You can be poly all you want, but don't go taking other people's labels because people like you and me can't change anything to do with that.
Exactly.
But you can change how you announce yourself in a room or a chat room. Like,
yeah, it's really easy. That's really easy. Watch. I'm a fork. See?
I'm a toaster. Stick yourself in me. See what happens.
Okay, so it's straight. Moving on to the next one.
Thank you. You like that one?
Ba-dum-bum. Yeah.
I told my husband of 15 years that now I use they, them pronouns. We're both learning how to not misgender me, right? And I think that this is what I was saying. Probably one of the misconceptions about the like whole pronoun thing. It was like, if you had like a smoking hot girl and she was like, I'm doing this whole non-binary thing, it's like, that isn't so much the part that bothers you. The part is the her getting grosser that's almost guaranteed to come with it.
Yeah. Like the bad short haircut.
Like if you're gonna absolutely change absolutely nothing, then it's like, okay, yes. I guess this you added an extra annoyance of how I have to refer to you while you're there.
Yeah, which is fine. The best is she's like misgendering herself. She goes.
Also, you know that she's into annoying stuff.
Then
If she's
you're
into
like,
this
oh,
period,
okay,
but-
my girlfriend's suffering some sort of mental health crisis now. Great.
But the problem is when your girl's like, hey, I've decided that I'm not a girl or a boy anymore, you can pretty much guarantee that within the next 6 months, she's going to be getting a lot grosser.
Yeah. Also, like, you're in your 40s and you're just figuring out you're bisexual now.
It's almost worse than, it's different than bisexual. That was a part
Well,
of
that
what
was
happened.
part of that was a part of it.
She goes,
but it was,
so this whole thing is, she goes, okay, so at first, it was difficult to reconcile the fact that I'm not bisexual. And because she was in a group chat, and in the group chat, they said, you know, we're all bisexual here. And she started thinking about whether I'm not bisexual at 40. It felt like I was co-opting a label designed for younger generations. But then it felt right. They weren't labels. They were my identity. I started blushing before I even started the conversation with my partner of 15 years. We talk about everything, but this was new territory. I began telling him, but that what I was going to say wasn't going to change anything, that this is about me and what I'd realized about myself.
God, what a vain asshole. Anyway, is this gay or straight? So is this woman gay or straight? Now I know she says she's bisexual, so we'll do this. Is it a bi, is it gay, or is it straight?
It's fucking mentally unwell.
Mental health. I would have to say this woman is straight and going through some sort of mental health crisis where she has to feel special. If you are in your 40s and you are coming out as gay, lesbian, bisexual, listen, you're none of them. None. Because we're born this way. You can't decide. Okay? Gays for years have been telling Christians, look, it's not a choice. Okay? I was born this way. I've always been like this. And then these crazy people come out with their mental health issues and they put their mental health issues to the side and they're like, oh, well, it's not because I'm fucked up in the head. It's because I'm bi. No! You're not bi! You're straight! Get help!
Mental health. I have a couple notes. Do you want me to start, or I can?
I'm done. Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
I want to touch on the grosser thing, but let's start with your. It's not straight. It's not bi. It's not gay. You're just mentally ill. That's the part I want to start with, because she said she was in a group chat, and then they said we're all bi, and then she was like, "That's it, I'm bi."
It's
You know,
like
does that make
It's like a
sense?
girl who's in high
Appropriating.
school and she like hangs out with a group of girls who are feminine and she's more tomboyish. She hangs
So
out
she
with
becomes
them.
more feminine.
She becomes more feminine. Yeah, this
It's
woman
appropriating.
is mentally unwell.
That's literally
if you're an
appropriation.
adult and you're just appropriating to the group that you're in, you don't know who the fuck you are.
That's a personality disorder, honey.
big.
That's why
Big
mental
time.
health is the first thing I say. If I talk to a bunch of people I like and they're like, we all like cliff diving, I'm not going cliff diving because I have my own brain, but I can still be friends with them. And that's the problem here. I do want to touch back on the grosser thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you haven't noticed, once these girls go woke like that,
Mm-hmm.
they don't shave. They stop using deodorant. You ever seen women starting to use natural deodorant? Don't. Just
No.
don't do it. Don't do it.
Never
It
heard of it.
hurts. It hurts, number one.
It hurts?
It's gravelly. It's like sandy.
Oh.
Uh-huh. It smells okay, but it's usually like actual roses, you know, like if you sniffed a rose.
So they start getting mustaches, armpit hair. They cut their hair.
Natural, all
ugly,
natural, and all the gross ways you
diet.
don't want. Cut it, buzz it,
Ew.
shave their heads completely sometimes.
Why did they do that?
Because they're trying to appropriate to what they think these people are.
How about you just stay not ugly and go get some therapy?
Don't you know that if you're ugly, you're rising up against the patriarchy?
If you're making yourself intentionally ugly, this is a stance
That's my opinion on it so
against the
far.
patriarchy.
All I know is I'm not intentionally ugly and I don't hate men. They're intentionally ugly and hate men.
You know what the difference between men and women are? Women are pretty and men aren't.
I see some
Most
pretty
men are not pretty.
There's a lot of women that are.
That's very true. You got me there. You got me there. But for the most part, women are more, they're softer and blah, blah. I mean, not non-binaries. I don't know. Maybe they're self-demolishing them. They're self-demolishing themselves. They're detonating the bomb within themselves and being like, hey,
They're
let's
doing it.
switch it up and be ugly.
They're doing it for the sake of fitting in with the women, though, and not being happy.
Mm-hmm. He's arguing with the couch. Okay, next one.
Okay.
My father has been calling me weak after meeting my girlfriend, and I don't know why. My name is Blake. I'm 26 years old. This isn't for us. This was on Reddit.
Yeah.
My girlfriend is 27. We've been together for 2 years. She's more masculine woman with a dominant personality. She's a pretty girl, about 5'6" and 115 pounds with brown hair. She's big into sports, and she's always working on something, especially outside of her wood shop. So she's into wood shop.
Okay.
She's extremely nice and blah, 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 blah. So she came to meet my dad. When he first got to the house, she was working in her workshop, working on building some raised beds. That is funny that your dad comes over and your girl's
Just got the lathe going.
yeah, there's something strange about it. And I introduced her. He was nice to her, but I could tell he was uncomfortable because she was in the living room. Later, we were in the living room watching NFL, and my girlfriend came in the house to take a break from the woodshed.
When she come in there, goes, we're just doing some woodworking. She's gonna come in and take a shit. I'll be back. Working. She goes, oh.
Yeah, it goes on and on. I'm
like
gonna
a
read the rest,
bro,
but yeah,
yeah.
the moral of it is like he's got this like broy girlfriend. The dad's sort of weirded out about it, but it is funny though. Your dad comes over and your girlfriend's in the shed working on her fucking building beds, and then comes up. Who's winning?
Okay, so question is it gay to date a masculine woman?
No, it's straight. He's straight. He's just got a woman who likes being hands-on, and if he likes a dominant woman, he said dominant and masculine. If that's his cup of tea, everyone's got their match.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'd say that this, from what I've heard, there's no actual gay indications. She's just doing things that stereotypical lesbians would do.
Yeah, I'd be more curious if she was an actual lesbian. Or maybe
Bi?
she's just a very masculine straight woman. But is it gay?
Not inherently.
No, it's very straight. Because, listen, kids, I know these gender crazy people come out here and say that, like, gender is a spectrum, and if you're a trans woman and you're a lesbian, that you should date trans women because they're women too. Well, what these idiots don't realize is that it's a thing called sexual orientation. Sexual orientation has to do with the sexual organs and having sex. The more you know. And so when a lesbian says, I'm a lesbian, it means she is sexually attracted to a woman with the sexual parts of female anatomy. Capiche? Meaning, it's sexual orientation. It's not gender orientation. It's sexual orientation. There's a big difference. And a lot of these fucking idiots on the internet will tell you different. But don't listen to them because they're just rapey. They want to control and be rapey. Okay?
Be on YouTube.
Fuck them. I don't care. It's rapey.
It's just like uncomfy and makes me feel like you're a predator.
Exactly.
But do you think she's inherent? Like, if anything, if he said she was bisexual, then I'd start questioning things, you know? But
Mm-hmm.
she's dating him. They have a wood shop.
Maybe
and a
he just
happy
likes
life.
to be dominated.
That's okay.
Yeah. I don't mean he's gay.
No.
Diplo, different story.
There's men that like that and are still very dominant in their everyday life, and then there's the exact opposite. And so, like, you know,
Or
to
maybe
each
he
their own.
likes to be dominated in regular life and in the bedroom it's different. We don't know.
But he's okay. Yeah. I mean, either way, he's happy.
Mm-hmm.
His dad's uncomfortable because he's like, this is a dyke. But if she has no experience like that, I wouldn't hesitate. I wouldn't be worried. If you were with a man who liked ballet and musicals, but he's never been with another man in his life, would you think he's gay?
No. I would question it at the beginning. But that would be it. Then I'd just be like, oh, that's just what he's into.
Right?
So what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is, we were accurate?
Do you have any questions for us?
Do you think Diplo's gay? Do you think Diplo's gay?
I don't know Diplo, but Diplo sounds gay.
Well, then Diplo's gay. Like and subscribe.